Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you a magic hour. But I had planned to doing a different video entirely, but how everything went this weekend, I just want to relax a little more. But I had to put up a video for the algorithm, so it's just yeah, I gotta do that because it helps the algorithm. Leave a like and subscribe, all that stuff that they freaking make you do, which probably the only time I ever actually told you to like and subscribe. Anyway, so buy my book, David Cassius Crossroads, at authorhouse.com or barnesandnobles.com. Because of the freaking printer, I can't scan my drawings, which is what we're gonna talk about today. I might have to freaking redraw everything on a tablet. Anyway, so I saw that PewDiePie. What's my tape doing here? I saw that PewDiePie did a whole 100-day art challenge, and he got good. And some people are like demoralized about it, and others are like, oh, he's naturally gifted or something. And it's like, no. It's like some people, they have like the skill to learn fast, and they get the idea. But he did it for 100 days, and if you keep practicing on something for 100 days, you're gonna get good at it. So it's just a thing that you do. So I'm gonna practice my drawings for not 100 days, really, for more like 50 days, because for Lent, I've decided I'm gonna stop playing video games. I know it's gonna be quite difficult, especially since I did a Zodiac Killer run in New Vegas. I'm gonna stop playing video games for a little bit. Oh, I should have got Bloody Mask. Dang it! Need that perk. And I'm going to do my drawings like 10 minutes a day to help me get better, because I don't like my art style. It takes too long to do everything. And I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, do I go to a simplistic art style? Like something stylized, like, like Hazbin Hotel, but not too cartoony. Or, because you see it kind of go with the anime style, but I don't even think it's good. People like my art, but I don't like it. That's the problem. When you hate your own work, it probably means you're an artist. But when you really hate your own work to the point that you don't want to do it, it bothers you, because Leonardo da Vinci hated his own work. He really hated it. He thought he was offending God every time he did it because it was not good enough. Da Vinci thought he was offending God because he wasn't good enough. And me, I'm like, dang, I'm like, I cannot do it right. And I've looked at, like, maybe I should change my style and all that. And I've seen like a bunch of different kind, like maybe go a little bit more anime and all that, maybe more minimalistic, not too much detail in it and all that, or just maybe hyper detailed. Just go like so hyper detailed. Because I know I could do all these things. I've done these before at least once. And that's what's bothering me. It didn't help that I drew something in my style. It still took a while to draw, but I did it, turned it in on time. And then I saw somebody else's work and how it was just way better. And I assumed they took the same amount of time to do it. And I'm like, this, I lost. Like, I have never felt so defeated in my life. Because I just did this as like just a little fun thing. And this is just like, no, I am not an artist. I should just work harder to pay people to freaking draw for my book. Like, I, it really bothered me. But, which I'm probably gonna have to do. So, if I can't get the whole printer scanner situation, of course, when I go looking for a scanner, they don't have any. So let's get on to the video. So I'm just gonna draw for 10 minutes. And I have something I'm gonna look at, because I'm gonna draw myself, my own character, the Copper Owl. And I'm going to be looking at that picture of Boba Fett while I do it. And I'm going to talk while I'm at it. So set the timer. I got my old phone here. So it still works for some reason. I don't know if it's... Okay, let's do this. 10 minutes. So one of the things I'm good at is just looking at... Because this will help me too. If I'm going to have to go into the drawing tablet, I have to get used to looking at the screen. One of my problems is that I do mess... Give me a second. I got an itch. I do mess up like the proportions all the time on drawing. When I'm drawing, and it's not because it's like... What the hell? I don't even have that antivirus anymore. It's not because I like I feel like I should do it bigger. Like I keep making it too small, and I'm getting that feeling right now that it's too small. But usually what I do the classic drawing the things, the stick figure. And that's where I think I'm messing up. Because it's not correct. Looking at it, I know it's not correct. Especially with this arm. Because all I do is start off with that, and then I start drawing the body and everything. And that's where I'm messing up. That I need to start doing this. This is an old thing I learned in art school. That you got to start drawing the whole belly and all that. And that will help you out. Keep in mind, this drawing has the cape. I think it's called a Siripe. And it kind of square it off a little more. It's kind of its waist. Yeah, that will be the waist. Okay, yeah. So I need a new eraser. I have a problem with erasers too. That I'm so persnickety about them, but also it's like when it becomes like this, it becomes harder for me. So because he's at an angle, got to get the shoulders a bit more right. Because the shoulder should be like right here. But this shoulder should be more down here. So I mean his side is like more like right here. And yeah. And the hips. Because my character doesn't have the same kind of pants and all that. So the legs are already just wrong. And it doesn't help that Boba Fett also has those pockets too. So, but yeah, then you just make all the little noodles and everything. And again, the cape covers it. So I'm going to draw the outline of the cape and where it goes on the illustration. Go from there. Again, Boba Fett has this very, this is too far out, so it would have to be more right here. Has more of a angular look to him. That's the right word. And again, it's probably because of the whole setting of Star Wars being this very... Having this very... I always mess up with this. When it comes to this perspective, with legs and all that stuff, where like there's something in the way, I always mess up, and I know how to fix it. So you're supposed to draw... I believe I'm doing it right. You're supposed to draw the actual limb first. And I am messing it up. So I'm going to fix that. But yeah, it's supposed to be bigger. Because it's right in front of you. No, I really am messing it up. I get it now. I see it now. I see it now. Because, again, you look at the illustration. The knee, it's pretty much parallel to the hip. Yeah. So. I fixed it. Though he has, like, again, his pants are weird because he has the whole crotch thing going on. My character doesn't have the crotch thing going on. If anybody knows what that thing is, tell me. I think it's just crotch plating. But my character actually wears kind of like type of jean. Like, I use cargo pants for the costumes, so it's different. And so his leg is really just straight up down. You gotta still get that curve. And I think again, I messed up the proportion. So he should be a little bit more wider, like right here. So it does bend a little. And just because the leg, if you could see, it's kind of, with the plating, it's kind of turning. So I do remember now that the whole, my pants for my character is based off the Armored Cantus from Gears of War. Because there's like I'm wearing, like, my character's actually wearing a kind of knee pad type of thing going on there. Kind of looks like spurs, not spurs, like chaps that you would see on a cowboy, but the Armored Cantus wears metal chaps like that in Gears of War 3. Well, they're in Gears of War Judgment as well. Though throughout this whole thing, I did make one big mistake, is that I didn't start off with the head. You're always supposed to start off with the head, and that was a bad habit I learned when I was younger that I still do today. That you are always supposed to do the head first, because that gives you, like, the idea what. So it kind of will create your character to look wrong, and you can see I'm kind of doing that, but it'll make them look a little bit wrong when you do it like that, because it can make the head too small, it can make the head too big, and all that. Though this is not that bad because Boba Fett is wearing a helmet, so he's kind of looking straight in a direction. He's like, his head is leveled to the ground. So the only problem is my character's a bird monster, so yeah. And looking at the whole sketch as well, the shoulder's a problem. Again, his body is contorted. Is that the right word? So this side should be like right here, and that's where the arm should go. Yeah. And this should be a little higher. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And just adjust the arm. There we go. And it looks like time is about to be up, but as you can see, I kind of got the idea. Hands are always a problem for me. It's a problem for everybody. Okay, same thing with feet. Feet are a big problem for some people. But let's get the look at it. And you can see and surprisingly, it's not that bad. Now that I kind of talking about it kind of helps. My character has these feathers on his head. They kind of look like a headdress. That was the intended purpose. And the beak. And time's up. But I gotta admit, this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. I'm kind of getting the idea, and again, 10 minutes. I think I'm going to tomorrow. I'm going to finish the drawing, and then I'm not gonna be posting it. Well, I'll post the results. Okay, on both Twitter and again, don't follow me on Twitter. I'm what you call a troll. So I say a lot of hyperbolic things, okay, and I have a lot of parrots there. If you don't know what a parrot is that you put false information out in order to confuse people and make them think it, but you do it in a realistic way. So it's done in studies where you make a fake study, you put it part of the research, and when people look at it, it's like, oh, look at this study and everything, and it's like if they fall for it, they didn't do the research properly, because just simply reading it should make it like, okay, yeah, this isn't real. This is made up. It's like it's too good to be true kind of thing. So I have a lot of parrots on my Twitter, and so yeah, it's like I come off as a lunatic. I gotta be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna post this on YouTube like day 1, day 2, day 3, and I might skip some days, but I'm gonna try to do this every day until the end of Lent. Okay, which starts on Valentine's Day, but I'm kind of taking a little bit of a head start. But thank you all very much for sticking with me. You all have a nice day. Bye bye.